الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين. The beginning of the season of Muharram, the month of Muharram and the season of Ashura, I'd like you to ask yourself this question and try to answer it yourself. What does Ashura mean to me? Is it really important? Do I learn something? Do I gain something? Or I am wasting my time? Tomorrow you go to school, and many of you have friends. Many of those friends are non-Muslims. They know nothing about Muharram. They know nothing about Ashura. They never heard about Imam Hussein. And if they ask you, where were you last night? So what the answer would be? Do you tell them the truth? Do you tell them everything? Or you hide? Definitely you should not hide. You have to tell them the truth. You have to tell them everything. But if they ask you, why 10 nights? Why do you go every night? Don't you have homework? Don't you have a school? So here you have to answer. The same answer that you're going to give it to them, you have to give it to yourself first. And see whether you accept this answer or not. If you accept the answer for yourself, if you get convinced with this answer, then you may give it to others. But if you yourself, you don't believe in that answer, it's not convincing, then you should not give it to others. So, why do you go to these sessions? Why do you commemorate or celebrate the event of Imam Hussein, his martyrdom? And why this event is important to you? Are you here because your parents, they brought you? You have no choice? How many are here because your parents, they said, hey, get into the car, let's go there? How many? Raise your hand. None of you. Then you came through your own free will? Yes? It was your own decision? You decided to come? Then you came for a reason. Now I know many of you come here for one main reason, which is what? Be honest with me. To socialize. Blessing in this food. I myself, I enjoy this food and I eat it because I believe in the blessing and the cure and the remedy that this food provides me. But socialization is not enough, is not strong enough to bring you here. There should be something else besides socialization. What is it? Can you help me with the answer? We come here to socialize, to see each other, to talk to our friends, to learn. But then there is something else besides. Learning. We come here to learn. To learn what? We come here to learn how to be good, how to be better, how to improve ourselves. If I ask you today, if I ask all of you, all the people in this room and that room, if I ask you, is your life problem-free? Problem in your life? How many of you would tell me, yes, I don't have any problem in my life? How many? None of you, including me. We all have problems. We all have challenges in our life. How do we overcome these challenges? Some of us are bored with their schools, with the homework. Some of us, they like the school, they like homework, they have no problem with that, but they are bored with their parents. They don't have good relationship with their parents. Good relationship with their friends and peers. And there are other problems. Once you grow older and older, you develop more problems. Today, many of you do not have financial problem. You are not worried about your mortgage. You are not worried about your rent. You are not worried about your car insurance and car payment. But once you get older, you start worrying about them. So we have life which is full of challenges. And this life is not intended to be easy. When God designed this life for us, He didn't say this life is going to be easy. He said this life is going to be difficult. إِنَّكَ كَادِحٌ يَا أَيُّهَا الْإِنسَانُ إِنَّكَ كَادِحٌ إِلَىٰ رَبِّكَ كَدْحًا فَمُلَاقِيهِ. You're going to continuously struggle, kadh, labor, laboriously. You're going to struggle every day until you stand before your Lord. So this life is full of challenges and problems. We come here to learn how to overcome these challenges. We come here to strengthen ourselves psychologically, spiritually, socially. We come here to gain knowledge. We come here to find a solution. We can find solutions if we are sincere, if we take these sessions sincerely. You're going to find, I'm not saying solution to all of your problems, no, but to many of them. Because the key, what is the key, the master key to find a solution for human problems? What is it? Can you help me? Can someone say it? Think about it first. If I have it, I have the master key. What is it? What is it? There is a solution. There is a key solution for our problems. Is what? Is why sometimes, I'll give you a hint, why sometimes people get bored and they say, there is no solution for this problem. They get despondent and despair. They say there is no solution for it. Why I am wasting my time? I have no way out of this problem. They reach the stage of what? Despair. Yes. Why? Because they don't have what? Self-confidence. Self-confidence. Remember, you need to have self-confidence. You need to have faith that there is a solution. There is a solution. The solution would come one day. You should not give up. Never give up on any problem. Never say that this problem is going to crush me. It's going to destroy me. I have no way out of it. Never say that. Say that I will try. I will try. Allah says if you try, if you do your best, if you try, I'll help you. I'll give you an example. I'll give you a small example. Many of you at your own age, you might have a problem at school, with your grades, with your teacher, with your homework. Some of you say, well, this is how God created me. God doesn't want me to excel. God doesn't want me to move forward. God did not give me a strong brain. But that is wrong. This is not right. God gave you strong brain. Sometimes you don't know how to use it. Or sometimes you misuse it. But there is a solution. God says, I have given you the brain. If you use it in the way that I like, if you use it in the way that I teach you and I guide you, then you're going to succeed. If you focus Many of you, or many of us, I would say, we don't focus. When you don't focus, you don't learn. When you get distracted at school, in the classroom, you don't pay attention, you don't learn. You don't learn. When you don't respect your teacher, when you don't listen to your teacher's instructions, when you don't take school serious, you don't learn. So you have to overcome these challenges. One of the things we learn, I just mentioned, that this is a life of what? This is the life of who can help me? The key word. Huh? You said something. This is the life of, begins with R. R-E-S-P. This is the life of R-E-S-P. Responsibility. We are responsible. My friends, we are responsible. Even those who are 10 years old are responsible. 5 years old, you are responsible. Age of responsibility does not begin when you reach 40 years old. Age of responsibility begins when you are born. Once you come into this life, you become responsible to take care of yourself. If you don't do that, you're going to lose. If you don't become responsible, you're going to lose. Do you see now in the society, some people that they are up there, some people they are down. Why? God created them? God wanted someone to be up and someone to be down? No. God said to someone, you're going to be a multi-billionaire, and someone else, you're going to be broke? No. They chose that. It's a personal choice. It's a personal choice. God said to someone that you're going to have a successful family, and he said to another one, you are not going to have a family, you can't even keep a family? No. God wants all of us to have good families, healthy families, good jobs, good income, peace, security, happiness, progress. This is what he wants. But it's our personal choice. Our personal choice. Some of us, we take life serious. We become responsible. Remember, responsible. We become responsible. And then we excel. When you take life serious, God says, I will help you. I will lend my hand to you. God says in Surah chapter 17, كُلًّا نُمِدُّ هَؤُلَاءِ وَهَؤُلَاءِ مِنْ عَطَاءِ رَبِّكَ وَمَا كَانَ عَطَاءُ رَبِّكَ مَحْظُورًا. We give to those who want, we give. But some of them they take and they utilize and they excel. Some of them they take it and they dump it in the trash. So we come here, number one, help me. Number one, as you said, we come here to socialize, which is nothing wrong about that. Socialization is part of us, human being. You need to see your peers. The sisters, they need to see their sisters. The brothers, they need to see their brothers. But they have to behave, of course. They have to behave. Because this is a university. This is not a nightclub. This is not a, place of cafe. This is a place where we grow, where we learn. And when you are polite, it reflects your values and your personality. When you carry yourself in a good manner, people say, wow, look at this person. He's a leader. She's a leader. They are role model. But if we misbehave, people say, this guy did not learn anything. His parents, they did not invest on him or her. So your attitude is the reflection of what? Your personality. Do you want to have good personality or bad? Definitely you want to have good personality. So number one, we socialize. Number two, you come here with the intention of what? As I said, L begins with L. Learning. We learn. We learn. We learn that there was a leader who gave his life for you. so you can be dignified, you can be safe, you can reach God. This leader's name is Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Imam Hussein came to a society that was dominated by corrupt people, by bad people, by tyrants. And he decided that I have to give my life. My speech is not enough. He gave speeches, nobody listened to him. So he had to do something bigger than a speech. And his grandfather, the Prophet, 50 years before, prior to that, he said to him, Ya Hussein, you have to give your blood. If you give your blood, you're going to shake the very foundations of the society. People are going to believe in you. You're going to shake the community, the people. They're going to wake up. And he said, I'm willing to do that. So he took his family. He had kids as young as 2 years old, 5 years old, 10 years old. He took them because they had a message. Now some of you say, well, I'm still young. I have no role, no responsibility. I'm still going to school. But do you know that the children of Imam Hussein, as young as 3 years old, they had a major responsibility? One of them is what? What's her name? Do you remember her name? The one who's buried in Syria, in Damascus? Huh? Ruqayya alayhi salam. Ruqayya, today she has a shrine. She's only 5. Some people say she's only 3. But she has a shrine. You know, some people, they die when they are 70 and 80. They have no grave. They have no shrine. Nobody knows about their burial site. A child of 5. Why? Because she delivered her message. She delivered her message. And she is a source of inspiration for us. Now people, when they go to her shrine, they say, why she died? Under what circumstances she died? They hear the story that she was taken as a captive. She's from a noble family, good family. She had a father, a mother, sisters, uncles, but she was taken as a captive because she paid the price of telling the truth. Her father paid the price of telling the truth and resisting tyranny and dictatorship. So they took them from city into another one until they reached Damascus, and many of you know about her story. She was sleeping in a place, they dumped them in a place which was horrible condition. Horrible condition. Almost in the street. Do you see the homeless people when they sleep in the street? They put them in such a place. Horrible place. So, while she is sleeping, she sees her father in her dream. And then she wakes up. And she says, my auntie, where is my dad? I miss him. She said to him, your dad is traveling. He's away from you. She said, but I want him. Can you call him? I miss him. I need my dad. Every daughter needs her dad. Because some of those parents, they take care of their daughters, and there is a special relationship between daughters and their fathers. And Imam Hussein was special to her. Imam Hussein was not only a political leader, a warrior, he was a good father too. He was a good son, he was a good husband, he was a good brother, he was a good friend. So she kept saying, I need my dad, I miss my dad. So all the women in that place, they woke up and they started screaming and crying, and the tyrant was in his palace. And the voice reverberated in the city, and it reached the tyrant in his room. He woke up. He said, what's going on? The whole city is crying. What's happening? They said to him, one of the daughters of Imam Hussein, she wants her dad. He said, okay, no problem. Send her dad. Do you know how they send the dad? The dad was already dead. The father was already dead. They severed his head. They separated his head from his body. And they were carrying the head. So he said, take the head. Let her see the head of her dad. So they brought the head, they covered it, and they put it right in front of her. She said, first she thought this is food. She said, I didn't ask for food. I need my daddy. They said to her, never mind, just remove the cover. When she removed the cover, she sees the head of Imam Hussein right before her eyes. She turned to him, she said, Daddy, why did they do this to you? Why? What was your crime? You didn't do anything wrong. Why they separated you from me? Who's going to stand with us? Who's going to take care of us? And then people, the entire people of Damascus, they woke up that night. They had a sleepless night. They came. Many of them did not know about this. Many of them did not even hear about the caravan and the family of Imam Hussein. They thought that some bad people are taken captive and they are kept in this bad place. But then they hear the name of Hussein. Wow, this is the family of Hussein? This is his daughter? She shook the entire city. And then the revolution started against Yazid. Some people went to him. They said to him, shame on you, shame on you. You lied to us. This is the family of Imam Hussein. We can hear his daughter saying, Hussein is my dad. You misled us. And then she kept saying, Daddy, Daddy, until she died. Until she died. Look at the love of the daughter. When she misses her genuine father. When she misses her real father, genuine father, caring father, she dies. And she was buried there. But imagine, 1,377 years ago, this incident took place. 1,377 years ago. She was buried in a ruin, in a place nobody knew about. Now you go there, it's a huge shrine. It's a huge mosque. People go there and pay tribute to her, to Ruqayya alayhi salam. Actually, some people travel long distances to go to Damascus just to stand there before her shrine and pay tribute to her and respect her, because she is a source of inspiration. She's a source of learning. She's a source of change. So you can do it. If Ruqayya did that, she was able at the age of 5, definitely you can do that. You can change the society. If you take life sincerely, if you are genuine, if you respect your parents, if you love your father, if you love your mother, if you love your community, definitely you can inspire change. So the other reason we come here besides socialization is what? Learning. We learn to be what? To be leaders. To be leaders. To inspire others through our behavior, through our manners, through our honesty, through our commitment. We can inspire goodness in the society, inshallah. May Allah bless you and protect you. Sallallahu alayka ya Allah wa ala al-arwah allati hallat bifina'ik wa anakhat birahlik. Alaykum minni jami'an salamullahi abadan ma baqit wa baqiya al-layl wa an-nahar wa la ja'alahu Allahu akhir al-ahd minni wa ala Ali ibn al-Husayn wa ala awlad al-Husayn wa ala ashab al-Husayn jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh wa aqulu qawli hadha وأستغفر الله لي ولكم وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين